Man oh man, we finally have some more RINASCITA teasers for Wuthering Waves, and this is even more confirmation of the story and area being inspired from Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Greco-Roman mythology. Bro posted a total of 5 images, each image containing one object that possibly relates to one character's persona. So let's go over the meaning of each item. Firstly, the RINASCITA title across all the images follows the same style that Assassin's Creed uses. Large text with a smaller title written between the first and last character of the main title. The lantern in the center also has a similar shape to the Assassin's Creed logo. The first image is of a staff with a bird at the top. This is called a Caduceus, which is the staff of Hermes in mythology and the main weapon used to seal off Atlantis in the very DLC used as reference by Kuro. This weapon in mythology came with other powers such as immortality, rejuvenation, energy manipulation, and so on. A very powerful weapon used by the Herald of the Times. This possibly indicates that the staff is for the strongest power in RINASCITA, being a divine weapon, or this may become Rover's weapon, part of their next element. And one extra detail I've now noticed while editing this video is that this is the same staff that is being held by the person in the Raguna sales event preview. The reason this weapon is more significant than the others is because of the color palette, which I will get to at the end of the video. Next image shows a masquerade mask. This type of mask was popular during the 15th and 16th century royal parties, and the most popular place you'd find them is in Venice, Italy during the Renaissance. What this means for Wuthering Waves, again, is that this is the Italian inspiration of the Greco-Roman theme. The mythology is more so based on the Greek side of things, and the characteristics of the region are based on Roman and Italian history. In short, RINASCITA'S foundation is Greco-Roman mythology, and this is adapted to different themes from Italian history such as the Renaissance. What's very interesting about this mask are the two colors. Usually the mask has one color that is representative of a certain status. White masks were for high status members of society, while the black mask was for authority and mystery, sometimes also for seduction. If this relates to one specific character, it would possibly be a character with a charismatic personality. The white to symbolize their role as a leader or their status of an organization, and the black to symbolize a more daring and charming character. The third image is of a case with an elegant style lock. There's no real hidden details about this to figure out any inspiration or symbolism. However, the fact that this object is not attire or a product of an element means that the resonator this is connected to is most likely a congenital resonator. But we now also have artificial resonators in play, so anyone could be artificial. The fourth image is a red tie with a golden stripe and tie clip. Not much more to say about this other than it's a strong indication of a male character. The final image is of an iced out musket. And this is a strong indication that we will finally get a limited gun user. While the blizzard effect by the gun butt indicates Glacio, it also indicates that the character this belongs to will have a separate weapon like Jian has the Lance of Qingluang. The first known origin of the musket is the Moschetti from the Renaissance era. There is also a red gemstone which has a number of possibilities, one being a ruby because it is the most common red gemstone, and this would signify a female character. The final detail to note is the color palettes these objects connect to. Each image has a unique color palette for the logo, and this is most likely an indication of the character design it is attached to, with the exception of the first image. As I mentioned before, this is a Caduceus, such a powerful weapon with a color palette of the sea. Since RINASCITA is an archipelago, meaning land surrounded by sea, this is further evidence that this weapon is symbolic of power rather than a specific character. It doesn't mean a character won't use this weapon, it just means that the power of this weapon is its own unique source. Let me know your thoughts for RINASCITA, and I will see you in the next video.